Ranking zero ball knowledge NBA takes.
I want Iguodala.
About a week and a half ago, I made a video reacting to the most brain-dead NFL takes of all time. Well, the NFL
Y'all
takes
know
are
I am an NBA stain. Wembanyama is the second best player of all time, only behind LeBron. Jordan is third. Nah, really fifth. Jordan fifth. Kobe not even on the list. KD fourth. Kawhi fifth. That's a pretty solid list. 1 LeBron, 2 Wemby, 3 Curry, 4 LeBron. 4 KD, 5 Kawhi. Top 5 all time, by the way.
bad. The NBA ones are much worse. Guys like Skip Bayless, Colin Cowherd, Stephen A.
Yo,
Smith,
is that flight
Max
at the bottom?
Kellerman, these guys made their names based off of the NBA takes I'm about to show you. Okay, we're gonna rank them from S to F. S being the worst possible thing that can come out of a human mouth. F being overrated, not too bad. So by the end of the video, we'll be able to figure out which takes are the most horrendous. All right, without further ado, let's start it off with Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce had a short stint at ESPN. Okay, he got fired because we all know why he got fired. Crazy way to go out. But while he was there, he was on NBA Countdown. Look at his panel right here. Here's Paul Pierce comparing his own career to Dwayne Wade.
Paul, riddle me this. Who's the better
truth
NBA
serum.
player?
That's easy. I can say that off the bat. That's me. If you give me Shaq,
He said that's easy.
I mean, you supposed to say that if you're a player. Let's be honest. I think I'm better than half the league, which is true. By league, I mean NBA. I can name 5 NBA players I'm better than right now off the top of my head.
25, you give me LeBron and Bosh. I'll be sitting on 5 or 6 championships. Easy.
Honestly, Paul Pierce's reasoning is not too bad. Y'all forgot, Paul Pierce was struggling on the Celtics when he first got there. They barely gave him any help. And when he finally had help, he won a ring. Definitely didn't have a better career than Dwayne Wade, though. But still, I don't think that's as ridiculous of a take. He's also defending himself. He's got his own ego. He's an NBA player. So we're going to put that middle of the pack at a C. Next up, we have Max Kellerman.
With the game on the line, one shot, who would you rather have taken?
The greatest clip of
Iggy
all time.
or Curry?
Of everyone on Golden State, open shot, fate of the universe on the line, or the Martians have the death beam pointed at Earth, you better hit it. I want Iguodala. Iguodala's got ice water in his veins.
First of all, the deliver, the setup. Look at his eyes. He's ready to kill. It's like Kobe with the last shot. Mamba mentality.
Fate of the universe.
Bruh, that's the worst shit ever possibly said, bruh. Curry is the 3rd best player of all time, fam.
First on the line, or the Martians have the death beam pointed at Earth, you better hit it.
Literally, LeBron, Wemby, Curry, top 3 of all
Why
time.
did he say all of that? The question was simply who would take the last shot. This man painted a whole picture for us. While this clip went viral, I feel like there's some context that needs to be applied. This was said right after Iggy hit that shot in Game 5 of the NBA Finals against the Raptors. What's more important is this was 2019. So up till 2019, Steph was a 3-time champ, hadn't had a Finals MVP, hadn't had a big shot in the clutch in the playoffs as well. Whereas Iguodala had a Finals MVP from holding LeBron to like 36 points per game. This is before Steph's 22 run and before Steph's Olympic gold run. So you know what? I'm gonna put that in a C. Next up, we have Colin Cowherd. Here he is talking about who he thinks is the face of the league for the NBA.
And then finally, my senior year, I got a job on campus doing all that work, and I called my mom and I said, I'm good, Mom.
Okay.
I feel like that finally. I don't know if the Sixers are special, but I had an epiphany Saturday morning, and I've thought about it for 2 nights,
Okay.
3 days.
Is this the clip I think it is?
Wow.
Hey, LeBron, Ben Simmons is here. We're all good. He was a prodigy. He was a villain. Then he was a savior and a hero. Now LeBron, in my gut, feels like the league ambassador. I look at the NBA, which I've watched for 4 decades,
4 decades.
and I say this now.
He's watched for 4 decades. Wait, this full context makes this so much funnier.
Simmons. Hey, LeBron. We're good, bro. You can go.
So we're good, bro. LeBron's still on the Lakers. Ben Simmons is fit.
Hey, LeBron, you're good, bro. We don't need you.
Colin Cowherd still have a job, man. S tier right there. We're not done with Colin Cowherd, alright? Because his feelings for Ben Simmons, they were strong. He's ranking his top 10 NBA players going into 2018, I believe.
Handler in the world. Ben Simmons. Oh, you don't like it, do you? Ben Simmons to me is the 5th best basketball player in the world. James Harden, again a flawed player.
Oh
Don't love
my
his
god! Oh my god! This guy put 2018 Harden below Ben Simmons. No. I feel like Ben
Bro,
Simmons.
Prom Harden was something different, bro. Bro, I remember turning on my mom's old TV, fam. 2016 Rockets versus Warriors, or 2017 Rockets versus Warriors. It was when LeBron got his ring, chase down that year. So 2017, 2016, something like that. Bro, I remember watching James Harden cook up, bro. That shit was so nasty and filthy and
Shagging
just...
his daughter. There's no other explanation for this. It's either that or
Nigga, I remember
Colin
him,
Coward's nude.
bro. What solidified James Harden for me, fam, is that playoff run when he hit, bro. I used to be a PG diehard fan, bro. Bro, PG literally got shit on. Pat Bev got shit on. James Harden fell between both them dudes and 1-3 50 ball.
Man, that has to be S tier. You gotta take a break from Colin Coward. Okay, next up we have Charles Barkley. On April 16, 2015, Barkley thinks the Warriors played wrong style to win titles. I don't think you can make enough jumpers to win 4 series in a row. And this was terrible timing because the Warriors won the championship that year. And the next year proceeded to go 73 wins. However, what I like from Chuck is he doesn't take himself too seriously. Okay, here he is clowning himself wearing this t-shirt. Trying to admit that he's wrong. Okay, but the problem is he's an old head. And old heads who have played basketball, man, they just have this different level of stubbornness that just runs through their veins, because even after the Warriors went 73 wins and won a championship the year before, Charlie Barkley says he doesn't think you can win a championship shooting jumpers after they got Kevin Durant. If we just ended it off on the t-shirt thing, I probably would put this at an F, because 15-16 Warriors, I felt like their defense and their off-ball movement was more important than their shooting. Bench depth also was amazing, but after adding Kevin Durant, that's just an abysmal take, okay? So I'm gonna put that at a B. I think it's a little worse than Max Kellerman's Iguodala take, but it's not as bad as Colin Coward. But now we have the main man himself, Stephen A. Smith. Now, Stephen A. is a guy who made his name for covering basketball, okay? Covering the NBA. This is the sport that he knows the best, except for the fact that he got his finals predictions wrong for 6 years in a row. 2011 picks the Miami Heat. Now, I can't really blame him for that. 2012, Stephen A. picked the Thunder in 5. This one's back. This was right after LeBron had that 45-15-5 game against the Celtics. So I don't know why he did that. 2013, picked the Spurs to win in 7. Miami won in 7. Ray Allen hit that shot in game 6. I can't really blame him for this one either. 2014, picked the Miami Heat to win in 6. The Spurs won in 5. Again, they had LeBron. D-Wade, Chris Bosh were starting to
See, I was hooping, but I wasn't watching hoops at the time. Like, I thought you could just go pro off just him. You know what I'm saying?
I can't blame him for that one, though. 2015, he picked the Cavs. Now, Kyrie did get injured in game 1, but Kevin Love was already out, so I can't give him that one. 2016, he picked the 73-9 Warriors to win in 7 games. Cavs won in 7. So if you look at it in-depth, finals by finals, you can kind of give him a pass, but the math says otherwise. Because after receiving the numbers from my analytics team, this guy had a 1.5625% at getting the finals wrong 6 straight times in a row. That's just terrible. I'm not even gonna call it unlucky. That's just bad. Alright, I'm gonna put that at A. Now let's go back to Paul Pierce. This is after game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals between the Celtics and the Bucks.
As a team, I don't know where Milwaukee goes from here because
Whoa. So is this over?
no, listen, I think it's over.
This series is over.
Yeah, they
One
lost.
game? You just sat there and said that they could win an NBA championship.
Yeah, I did say that.
So before the series starts, he picked Milwaukee to win an NBA championship. And after one game, he says it's over. Well, the Bucks went on to win 4 straight, winning the series, alright, but they didn't win the championship, so give Paul Pierce some grace. I'm gonna put him at a B. Next up, we have Shaq.
You've never seen a guy like Wembanyama. Yes, you have. His name is Bobo.
You think
Wembanyama?
No, that's not a terrible take. No, that's not a terrible take. Because Bobo was the first to do it, my nigga. Bobo is still him. If Bobo came back to the league right now, he'd be tearing shit up.
Whoa! Hell no! Hell no!
No. Wembanyama is just way more consistent than Bobo. Bobo is the first 7'4" guy that we've seen come out with the handle, shoot the threes. Yes. Y'all acting like...
Some of the frame, the build, right? Right? Almost literally a 7'4" Osama-san listener. Now, the thing about this one is Shaq probably has personal feelings tied to this because Bobo did play with Sharif O'Neal, Shaq's son, for AAU basketball. So, again, ridiculous take on paper, but when you hear the context, it gets a little bit better. I'm going to put that at a B as well.
I don't think that's a terrible
take, I want to give a huge
bro.
shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Fanatics Live. Out to Fanatics Live for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back into these NBA takes. But on the topic of Shaq, now we have ESPN analyst Mad Dog Russo saying that Shaq is the 5th best center in NBA history.
Who's the 4th ahead of Shaquille O'Neal? Have you lost your damn mind? What?
You want
Just sure, go ahead. Go ahead.
Kareem.
Okay.
Okay. Will.
No.
Olajuwon is better.
Okay, Olajuwon did beat him in the finals, but I disagree.
He's not better than Moses Malone.
What?
There's no chance. Don't give me that.
Oh my Lord, why you
No
don't
way.
know basketball? Why?
I was waiting for the fourth guy. Give him a pass for Kareem. You could give him a pass for Will. Olajuwon, you could say you beat him in the finals, right? However, Moses Malone, I just can't do it. That has to be rage bait. That can't be real. I really believe he really believes that. But out of respect for Mr. Malone, I'm gonna give the old heads one here. Okay, I'm gonna put that in a D. Next up, we have Keyshawn Johnson.
But he doesn't jump like Michael. Michael's not dunking. In fact, I don't even remember if I've ever seen LeBron posterize somebody.
What?
I've seen Jordan posterize people. I've seen Dominique. I've seen Kobe. I've seen Drexler. I posterize, meaning, yeah, I don't think I've ever even seen LeBron really he may have one or two.
He's annihilated people before. Just annihilated.
I don't know because I don't remember.
I'm not falling for this, man. I'm not gonna be mad.
LeBron's the best player of all time, my nigga. When Wemby gets his ring, it's gonna be him. And when Curry gets 2 more rings, it's gonna be him. KD gets 2 more, he's passing you up, LeBron. I'm sorry.
Hey man, this is not supposed to be a rage baiting video. No, this can't be real. This AI generated or something, man. What is he talking about? Off the top of my dome, I think I can name 3 LeBron posters right now. We got his dunk against the Bulls. We got his dunk against Jason Terry. His dunk on Yusuf Nurkic. This guy must have slept next to a microwave growing up. Keyshawn, okay, he did play football. You know what? That actually explains everything. That's S tier. That's up there with Colin Coward. Now that we're at the halfway point, we have to bring in my GOAT, Skip Bayless. Here's him debating whether or not 2015 LeBron could defeat 52-year-old Michael Jordan at one-on-one in basketball. 34% of NBA fans. That's just
here right now.
Beat LeBron one-on-one. I mean, and be on. Come on.
You know, Stephen A.
Oh gosh, don't do this.
You know, he just might.
Don't do.
He just might be able to. Michael Jordan could figure a way to beat a LeBron
What the fuck?
James who just.
How is a tiger sitting like that, my nigga? What the fuck? Chat, y'all see that? How the fuck is a tiger sitting like that?
Might crumble under the pressure to beat his idol, the greatest basketball player in the history of life.
First of all, not that this really matters, but this was 2015 LeBron we're talking about. His first year back in Cleveland. This is one of the greatest forms LeBron has ever been in his life. And we're talking about a 52-year-old defeating him one-on-one. Whoever wrote that debate topic just has a special brain, all right? I'm putting that at an A. Next, we have Paul Pierce. Again.
The best wing shooter of all time. Right now, it's Ray Allen, but it will be Steph.
It will.
It will be Steph.
He's not a wing, though.
Wait.
What is Steph?
He's a point guard.
He's a wing guy.
What?
What?
He's a wing guy. He's a combo guard. That's not a point guard.
It's so over with,
He's
man.
a wing guy.
He's a combo. He's a wing. What are you talking about? This explains how Paul Pierce has been watching these NBA games. But then later on in this same exact show, we go back to the Truth Serum, where they asked Paul whether or not Clay was a better wing shooter than he was.
I'm gonna say no. Because this is why. In clutch situations, it was money in the bank.
So Game 6, Clay just wasn't a thing. That's his worst one. That one pissed me off. I'm struggling to keep my composure in this video, man. I'm just gonna put that at an S. Just keep moving. Okay. Next, we got Max Kellerman.
Is Kawhi actually a better player under pressure than the great Kobe Bean Bryant?
Yes, he is.
Yes,
Kobe,
he is.
no one had more
I
heart
agree.
than Kobe.
I agree. I 1,000% agree. Nigga, Kawhi Leonard is a top 5 player of all time. The fuck? As I said, I need to repeat my list. LeBron, Wemby, Curry, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard. Top 5 basketball players of all time.
Like, Kobe's not scared of anything.
He's already been a Finals MVP, and that was before he was in his prime. Under
Facts.
pressure, yes, Kawhi
Facts.
is better than Kobe was.
I
It's hard to
1,000%
get
agree.
into why, because I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to
I'm trying to be respectful. Max.
Pretty sure Max said that after Kawhi hit that shot against the Sixers. But Kobe just has way too many clutch moments to be disrespected like that. I'm putting it at an A.
That's not a bad take.
Here he is talking about how Steph Curry isn't a top 20 player all time.
I've got Akeem, I got Oscar, I got Dr. J. These are all better than Steph right here, right now. I've got David Robinson. You think not?
No.
Karl Malone,
No.
second all-time leading scorer.
No.
Oh, stop it.
No.
Karl Malone is the second all-time leading scorer? Hell no, I gotta look that up, chat. Karl Malone should be exiled from everything. Karl Malone is the third leading scorer of all time. And that nigga only made 85 threes. No fucking way. Then they got 36,000 points. Jordan ain't even score more. KD's not gonna pass him, bro. He might. Dirt. Where Curry? Where's Curry? Dang. Curry only got 26,000 points. You lead in 3-pointers though. The more you know, bro.
No.
The more you know.
No. You have no idea.
Bill Walton over Steph Curry. This debate is iconic. This is like one of the most popular sounds on TikTok. Steph is definitely in my top 10. I'm gonna put this take at an A. 5 more takes remaining. 4 of them are Colin Cowherd. Starting out with this take on LeBron.
In the end, we're seeing the LeBron that is 31, is not going to chase you down and block from behind, is not going to slam dunk as much. He's no longer Superman. He's now Batman.
Following this take, LeBron had 41 points in Golden State, and then he had the most iconic chase down block of all time. This is the worst one. I can't believe it's even possible for me to say that for Colin Cowherd, considering that there's 2 more Colin Cowherd takes in this S tier right here, but that was his worst one. More takes about LeBron. Now we have Mad Dog Rousseau back at it.
LeBron James is the top 3 player in the history of basketball.
Facts.
Top. No, he's not. 3. No, he's better than Kareem. Excuse me, I said top 3, Kareem, Jordan, and LeBron.
Yeah, Kareem.
Kareem, Jordan, and LeBron.
Russell.
Excuse me, the 11 championships in 13 years. But I'm saying,
Russell. Respect to Bill Russell. You know what, matter of fact, I'm just gonna put that at B. Alright? Just for respect for Bill Russell. But Colin Cowherd is back once again. This time I dug deep. This one is from his radio show in 2007, where he talks about who he thinks is the better NBA player. Greg Oden or Kevin Durant.
Players were rated on how many times they could bench press 185 pounds. That is important. Only one player in the pre-draft camp was unable to bench even 185 pounds. Kevin Durant. I'm a talk show host and I bench over 185.
No way.
That is brutal.
I don't believe it. There's no way he's basing this off of combine numbers. That is so bad. Now, Greg Oden was disgusting in college. This guy was a monster if he stayed healthy. Now, whether or not he would have been better than Kevin Durant, I guess we'll never know. There's a reason why he went first overall over Kevin Durant, okay? It wasn't like he just fluked his way there. So even though I don't like what Cowherd based his argument off of, I'm not gonna bash him for this one, okay? We're gonna put this one at an F. Second last take of the video is from Stephen A. Smith, where he gave his reaction to when Kyrie Irving didn't have a mask during COVID.
let me say this straight up and down. I think Kyrie Irving should retire. I think he should announce his retirement today.
Nigga, fuck you, Stephen A. Smith. Not literally. If you ever see this, bro, you know, if we cross paths, you know, there's no smoke. There's just satire. Kyrie Irving in his prime to retire, nigga. You forgot how fucking elite that Brooklyn team was. Kyrie Irving in his prime, Kevin Durant in his prime, nigga. James Harden, fresh off the Rockets. Ben Simmons, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, Joe Harris. Who else? Nigga, this team I promise you this team would have won 3 rings if they stay
I'm
healthy.
prioritizing basketball. There's plenty of players who aren't prioritizing basketball that are still in the league, alright? That's S tier. And last but not least, I think it's fitting to end this video off with yet another Colin Cowherd.
Hey, Jeff. Don't shoot another shot like that at Job, buddy.
Free agency, this was what Colin Cowherd had to say.
Durant to the Warriors. I think there's 0 chance it happens.
Oh.
And I don't think it's a good move. I think there's 0 chance it happens.
Yeah. Well, it happened. The one thing I've learned from this video is if Colin Cowherd says something is 0%, it's 100%. It don't matter. As long as Colin Cowherd says it, it means it's not true. Finish him off at an S tier. There's the full list right here. Let me know if I missed any NBA takes. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next video.
Hey, W video, Jeff. Know if y'all want more.